Hi, my name is Trish and welcome to my channel if you're joining me for the very first time, and welcome back if you're returning for another class. Today's restorative class, you're going to need a chair and maybe 2 blankets if you have those. If you don't have the blankets, don't worry too much. The blankets just provide a little extra comfort if you have it. So I've only chosen 2 postures for today's class, and that's for maybe a few reasons. If you're short on time, it works really well because that's all you have time for. I also think it's really nice to add in the chair element if you're working from home and you can actually just get right down from your desk or wherever workstation that you've set up, and you can just use a chair for a couple of restorative postures. That can be really helpful in maybe a part of the day where you just need to wind down a little bit. Maybe you've had a little bit of a stressful meeting or an interaction, even on Zoom it happens. So this can be a really nice option for you to just find a little peace and find a little settling. So come down to the floor if you're not with me already, and then just find a comfortable seat, either cross-legged or maybe you want to take your legs out, so whatever feels most comfortable for you. And I'll just invite you to relax your shoulders down and maybe close your eyes. And just start to notice your breath. And then just slowly start to take note as well of the sensations that are running through your body. Maybe the emotions that are sitting there. It's nice to just take a little inventory of where we're at. And nice to do the same thing at the end of our practice, even if it is only a couple of postures. It's a nice reminder to know that we don't have to come to a place where we need 30 or 45 or 60 minutes even to recalibrate. We can just carve out a few moments for ourselves. Carve out a little time to soften and relax. So if your eyes were closed, I'll just ask you to slowly blink them open, just maintaining that nice gentle gaze. And then slowly begin to turn towards your chair. So I have just an added blanket here just for a little extra comfort. We're just going to come into this forward bend. And you can either stay cross-legged. You may even want to switch the legs. So if there was one, whatever one was in front, you can take that behind. And again, depending on the time that you have, you can either stay here in this cross legs, or I'm going to go with this option, just taking one leg out, just nice and straight, and just leaving the sole of my left foot on the inner right thigh. You can just fold your forearms down and then just rest your forehead into your arms. This can be a really nice option if that anxiety is rising up a little bit for any reason at all. You just need a moment to tune things out. You just need a moment to come into your own internal space. Find a slightly slower and deeper breath. Just imagining a gentle sheet of tranquility starting to rest on your shoulders. And just float down your back. Just like a soft protective cloak. Just as if they can comfort maybe those negative emotions that may possibly be there. Keep in mind that we don't have to also come to this practice when we feel bad. We can come to this practice just to simply nurture. We can come to this posture even just to enjoy what exists within us. Deepen your breath. Drawing breath in through the nose, maybe out through the mouth for a deeper release. And just staying for another maybe 3 to 4 breaths. When you feel ready, you can just slowly begin to lift your forehead away from your forearms, maintaining that softness, that sense of grounding down with the floor, with gravity, and just giving yourself a little time to just switch here. So if you're in those crossed legs, you can come away completely. You can stay a little longer, or maybe you want to take both legs out. So remember that all variations are available to you. I'm even going to switch my arms here and just take the opposite one on top, taking my head down. If you're feeling like you're pulling away or you're maintaining any clenching of the jaw, see if you can imagine the lower jaw just hanging down. Feeling heavy. Feeling free. Even allowing the mouth to slightly open. Maybe you've been talking all day at work and you just need a little silence. A little time out for the jaw. And where's your breath? Go there. Just ask yourself if you can surrender a little bit more. If you can relinquish that control. You can give over your full body weight downward into the support underneath you. Just allow yourself to fully come in tune to experience your next few breath cycles. Relax your shoulders. Take another full breath. And take your time, starting to slowly lift. Maybe just take a moment, eyes closed or open, and just take note of whether or not the experience in your body has changed. Has there been a shift? What is the quality of that shift? Just take your time coming up. And moving into our second posture. I'm just going to come away from sitting on the blanket and now maybe opting for the blanket to serve as just a little pillow. So I don't have a big, thick fold, but again, you can find what feels good for you. You also have an option, actually, if you want to do a little extra opening for the chest. Here you can just do a little roll and place that somewhere mid-spine. So I'll show you what that looks like first. I'm just going to bring myself a little closer to the chair and maybe just turn to the side so I can come down with more ease. And if you don't have a chair that allows you to kick your feet all the way through, it doesn't matter. You just want to make sure that you have distance enough that your feet can rest on your chair and feel supported. I can already tell that I don't have this low enough, so I'll just shift that closer. I'll even shift my bum a little closer. So option is stay here, get cozy and warm. You could even throw another blanket on top of yourself if you have one. And if you're opting for this extra opening, it just provides a little offset as well for the shoulders and your chest. Keep in mind that the posture is yours. You can completely remove the blanket if that feels better. And remember that you don't have to commit to something that doesn't feel right for you. So I know that even for myself right now, I think I'm going to prefer just that pillow option. So even this, just a small fold. And close your eyes, let your palms look up. You get to receive the benefit, a little soothing for the lower back. And also an opportunity now to show the heart more forward. Inviting in a positive perspective that we want to take in beyond our practice today. See if you can breathe into that shift. Breathe into a space that's providing some comfort for you. Just take it all in. That silence, that stillness, that breath. Inhale and exhale. And again, you're welcome to stay as long as you like. If it is time to get up and head back into your day, or maybe you're doing this at night, I just invite you to carry in more ease and compassion to any scenario that comes your way. Thank you so much for joining me for another restorative practice. Namaste.